Alright. Okay, I swear I'm required one weird face before I get everything started. Anyway, so it is, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? I just finished putting some stuff together, so I figured I'd just get a little more progress, do something simple, maybe work towards the building a garden, getting a little more money, things that are a little less exciting. Oh, and recovering from this nightmare since they were aged up. So yeah. He's already level 7, so I probably won't make a whole section about him trying to get his career up to 10. That may just kind of happen. But if it comes down to it that we need to brush for it, we will. One thing I just remembered though is one of the goals for it is to get the entrepreneur trait. I haven't really bought anything with this, so I can go ahead and actually get that so he can work towards that. Turns out I had just a little over enough, really. Which is good, because those can be annoying to farm for. Maybe now that we've aged them up, we can just stop hearing them subtly crying the entire time. That would be great. Also, sometimes I swear I talk a little like monotone or like I'm bored playing this game sometimes, and I don't intend it to come off that way. I'm absolutely not. Like I said, I have way too many hours in this game, and I'm trying to look for fun, new, interesting ways to be able to play more of it. Instead of doing the same thing constantly. I also think in this, if we can manage to get enough simoleons here, I will probably build them a second bathroom because it is becoming a bit much. The challenge itself does require to get 2, I believe it is, as well as 3 bedrooms, which we have that. But as I always say, only 12 things at a time. I'm also not sure based on the guide for it, which again I will include that information on the video here. That being said, according to it, I'm not entirely sure when you're allowed to give this spouse a job. So I'm kind of just not, which could be handicapping it if I'm supposed to be able to already. I'm not too sure. But it's still progressing, so I don't feel that it's necessary. I just really hope he doesn't try to take the direct path through this room, because they like to do that sometimes. Though I don't think I put a kitchen outlet in there. Plus there's no space between here. And he does go... That's not... Why? Why? Now, I also need to raise his, because again, he is our challenge sim for that, so I also need to raise his handiness skill and gardening skill. I have to double check the levels. I believe it's 5 and 7, or 7 and 5. Okay, it is 7 and 5. It's 7 handiness, 5 gardening. I don't really have anything to do that with. I don't know how much those cost, but the spoiler on that is too much. She already has mental 4. She identified a new fish by talking to her child who's never gone fishing. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't noticed recently the paycheck for his writing coming in, but maybe it has and I just haven't noticed. Possibly when I'm watching some of the footage back, I'll be able to tell. Really? And then she just dead stopped instead of digging anything else up. She dug up a fish? Just Isn't that supposed to go autofill it? Is it because she's not at home technically? Okay, thank you. I don't know why she got a fish, or who she's sitting next to. Of all the tables in the house, this is where you go. Why? Who is this dude? Why are you talking to him? Except you're not. But why would you be? Oh, his handiness is already high enough. I didn't need to do that. I could have bought more bonsai trees. It's much easier to have multiple of them. And now the kids are yelling at each other. I really should be trying to do it based on this. Like, that would be the challenge. Okay, so he's like our, you know, thinker. He should be the one trying to level this. She's the artist. He's the artistic one, so he should be leveling creativity, which is not inherently that hard. Just come over here and have him do that. And she is our athletic one. Now this one is a little bit harder to try and level. I want to say there's a game that they can play at a certain point, or practice typing. That's what it is. So, well, the thing is, it's level 5 and perfect grades, or level 10 in the skill. So it's kind of whichever happens first. I find it fairly easy to passively get perfect grades when you're trying to. But it's not necessarily something that immediately happens. I just do random crap sometimes. I don't know. Just trying to loosen up, be a little less stiff. The me that edits this later is gonna be like, what were you thinking? Now whether or not I leave it in there is another story. I'd say one of the hardest things about setting this up and doing this is objectively not singing while I'm doing nothing. Because, you know, copyright. Or do I really need 2 of each of these? I could sell one of them, or one set for now. Those are worth a lot. I could sell that for now, because turns out I don't need it. How much does it sell for? Yeah, easy. Alright, so all of that, which was stretched out, was consolidated into this. Yes, it'll probably be stretched out to about here, so... and then built up or down, so we have room for the pool and the garden in front. I just figured doing that got me several more plants for him to shape, speed that up, as well as 1,200 to spare, so that will be the day's bills as well. Oh, because he completely screwed that up. Okay. I may have lied. Is it the kids that annoy me the most because of this? Maybe they should all have high beds so that doesn't happen. Can I fit the desk under the beds? Maybe the grades will be the easier of the 2 to do. I also feel like I need to age up both of the parents to adult, because I think they're both still considered young adult, at least by the time we move the kids to teens. Oh, son of a gun. I always forget about that mechanic, too. And it always dawns on me, why don't they do this automatically? a lot of the time. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me personally. The sound is what my brain sounds like when that keeps breaking. Oh, who just got electrocuted? Oh, they didn't. Oh, that was close. Oh, he's only a B. Weird. That's why his is so close to leveling.
Boy.
She just randomly growled.
Aha!
This is me playing video games.
Nifty femur?
Rank Hannibal.
That's me.
Ginger.
Right there.
Nuba. Ugh.
Voda.
Not sure which one I would make it. Two more there. What is love? I see, I feel like I get that one a lot. Like, I get a lot of the same interactions like that. And sometimes I wish there was a little bit more, especially with how many, like, expansion packs that are in there. None of them seem to change those scenarios. Sometimes I feel like disabling them because they just kind of pop up and don't really seem to add anything sometimes. I know it does affect, like, their behavior, but... I mean, you notice it, but you don't. Best she drops that plate.
Nil sound.
Told you. Okay, they're away from school for 2 days, so... Of course, the one thing I want to raise is their grades at this point. Okay. He's got a skill to 10, so I can officially age him up, so he can mostly get out of the way now. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of try to speed through this last like 2 days or so, because I think that's gonna put them in range. So it's got flower ranging 5. Do they give me gardening 5? No. So this levels that faster. Alright. This poorly decorated thing is killing me, and I'm not sure if the only problem is there's not colored walls. So I'm gonna real quickly just... I will probably change these colors at some point, but, or like colors, tile, carpet or whatever, but just grabbing some real cheap stuff real quick. Because I think that might be a big part of the problem. No, that's not it. Well, guess not. I tried. It'll look better when it's not decrepit, creepy plants and old everything. These are like worn and falling apart. I keep thinking there's something.
So, main trip, all aboard.
So this nice cute is happening, and he's just
Anpe,
in the corner playing
Dipanahanu,
some game.
Close like Jiffanau.
But then I see something in the back here. The dreaded water running sound. And this disaster. Every time.
Doorknob. Simona Zero. Shipping.
Okay, so he's now an A. Yeah, and they're what I guess you could say is quote unquote maxed out. To me, this is honestly close enough. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. So anyway, birthday day for everybody as soon as she's done repairing that. Confetti cake. Who doesn't love confetti cake? Me, actually. I need this out of the way. Alright, put that in the inventory. It has to be in the center of the table. So we're gonna age her up real quick. Since we're moving into teens. I'm gonna move her into adulthood. Let's try to keep them relatively in order so I don't confuse myself. He's also a young adult, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so now just to show and double check, he's an A student. He's actually at a level 10 skill, so that part does not actually matter for him. So teenager number 1, he was, god, he looks like a jock. He's now a spellcaster, in fact. Actually, I think all the kids are going to become spellcasters now, so again, he was our knowledge-based guy. We'll say he's a computer whiz. And we'll say that he is a bit squeamish, I guess. I don't know.
Stevie, Imba.
Okay, so we have a maxed out grades and a level 5 creativity skill as well as a level 7 mental skill. Get them a whole gym. Start leveling the physical skills too. And this is our creative guy. The hoodie says everything. So we'll stick to a creativity based one. We'll make him the musical kid. We'll say that he's a music lover.
Kirasha.
And then for her, we have, again, maxed out grades and a level 7 motor skill as well as a level 6 mental skill, so that's plenty good. And she is, we'll say, athletic. And why not go the whole way and say she's a vegetarian, so I'll have to watch that too. Which gets to be obnoxious sometimes. I'll recover this in a second. Okay. So now that we've got the kids aged up, both the parents are young adults. I'm gonna tack on another room, probably right in the corner here for like a gym set, especially with her now being an athletic sim. Plus, it just helps. So yeah, let me get to started on altering their outfits. That is no. Love that. Oh my god. You'd never be able to tell I play this game all the time for any wrong buttons I click. I've got to get this off the wall. That's driving me crazy. I think that intersects with a door if I do that. there's a way I move it. Unless I get them bunk beds, which I could do. You know what? Screw it. That's what I'm doing. So over it. It annoys me because this auto speeds time real fast. But anyway, that's probably where I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I did want to meet the requirements for building a garden, but how close am I? Yeah, this has to hit 7, so that'll probably be the next thing I do. But at this point, it's almost 7 in the morning, so it's time to go to bed. Anyway, bye.